Okay, Mr. Stolle, tell us about what's going on and your love for the blues and how it began.
Sure. So I'm Roger Stolle, and this is Cathead Delta Blues and Folk Art, historic downtown Clarksdale, Mississippi. And today, this weekend, we have the 13th annual Clarksdale Caravan Music Fest.
Okay.
And Theo Dasbach, a Dutchman who had a museum here in Clarksdale, Mississippi 13 years ago, started this festival with me.
Okay.
And he has since retired, but we've kept the festival going. We have 2 stages during the daytime, Cathead and Bluesberry Cafe. We also have some music starting at 5 over the New Roxy, classical theater here. And basically it's a free festival full of all kinds of blues players, young and old.
Okay.
And, you know, basically we're just trying to bring more people to Clarksdale, keep them here longer, and kind of show them some of the music and the history.
Right, right. Okay, so what developed your love for the culture?
So I got into music and ultimately blues when Elvis Presley died. I was living in Dayton, Ohio, where I grew up. I was 10 years old, and I didn't know anything about music. So I liked some of his stuff, so I spent my allowance on little 45 records at Sears, the department store. I still have the records, they're all blues covers.
Yeah.
So I was actually getting into blues, I just didn't know it had a name.
Right.
So eventually as I got older, I figured things out and became a bit of a blues historian, whatever you want to say. I was really pretty into it. And I stumbled into advertising after college, which took me to St. Louis, Missouri. Well, there, a couple things happened. I met Big George Brock, who turns 87 this week. He's a bluesman from here in Clarksdale who settled there.
Okay.
So I met him, and it was really cool. And then I started visiting down here, initially to do the so-called Dead Man Blues Tour, because that was all gone. So I just wanted to see where my heroes came from, see where Muddy Waters grew up, things like that.
Yeah.
But I got down here and realized there are bluesmen walking around, guys like R.L. Boyce, who's out here today, or Little Joe Ayers, these older guys. And even though they weren't playing every night, I mean, the blues was definitely not as popular as it once was.
Yeah.
You could stumble into juke joints and things like that occasionally and catch them on weekends. So I visited for half a dozen years and sort of came up with this mission. And my mission that brought me here wasn't just to open my store. My mission was and still is to be kind of boots on the ground who will help organize and promote the blues, kind of pull the pieces together. So Clarksdale, Mississippi 17 years ago when I moved here had live blues maybe 1 or 2 nights a week. And that was not technically true, that was just an average. Now we're at 365 nights a year, live blues in Clarksdale. Even Christmas night we had live blues down here at Hambone. 9 tourists and 6 locals, but it was great.
Okay.
We also went from 1 festival back then, which we still have, the Sunflower, which was great in August, to now having over a dozen blues festivals per year. And it's like, whoa, list right there. Now the biggest event we just had a few weeks ago, which is Juke Joint Festival, and this is next year's date. And for that one, I booked 117 acts this year. Imagine 117 acts playing 1 weekend in a little Delta town.
Right.
You know, old bluesmen all the way down to these kids who are trying to learn to play. So just really fantastic. And we just, we live in a very hospitable town. We have the southern hospitality of the true locals, and then those of us who've moved here, since they're being nice, we have to be nice to everybody. So, you know, it ends up being just a really cool place to hang out with good people, and, really of all demographics and ages, and we really encourage folks to come and visit Clarksdale, Mississippi and see it for themselves.
Okay, man, it was nice to speak with you, man. Make sure you let them know where's the address and where they can come and find Cathead.
Absolutely. So Cathead Delta Blues and Folk Art is at 252 Delta Avenue in historic downtown Clarksdale. We're a block from the Delta Blues Museum and Ground Zero Blues Club, about 2 blocks from Red's Lounge, the very last authentic juke joints on earth.
All right. Have a good one, man.
All right. Thank you.